Hi planner friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo and I'm very happy you're here with me today. So I'm filming this, how old am I? I am filming this on Tuesday and I'm gonna drop it tomorrow for my Wednesday night video. I thought I'd come out from behind the camera since I've been so sick and I'm bouncing back. It's a slow process, but that's okay. I have a lot of grace with myself, and quite frankly, the fact that I'm bouncing back is what matters. And if it's slow, it's slow, and if it's incremental, it's incremental. And I'm good. I'm making it through this stupid virus and getting stronger every day. And yeah. So what I wanted to talk to you, I actually had this is one of those where I filmed it and now I'm refilming it. This is about new releases in the planner community. So these are just my thoughts, my opinions, and my suggestions, because one of the things that I'm very keen on with this channel is saving money. That's, for me, part of my core value system. I don't want to push things that I don't believe in. I'm not sponsored by anybody, and I don't begrudge anybody a sponsorship from any company. Please understand that. Good for them. By the same token, I feel like I don't want to really promote consumerism. I don't want to be like, oh my God, you need to buy the biggest thing and so forth. So let's talk all things new releases, planning, and so forth. If you're new, you're welcome to subscribe. Join my little community. We have a wonderful little group here, and I'm very proud of this corner of the internet. So I received a text yesterday, which kind of led me to think about redoing this video. And apparently in October, Amazon Prime Days are coming back. I'm going to show you my purchase for the last Amazon Prime Day as per, really, this was all I bought, period. But yeah. That's it. Pens. I know people did videos. These are the best things you can buy. You need to buy this. I like these pens. They work. They were inexpensive. The end. Okay. Like, I just can't. So I've been watching now before I became ill, and then we had COVID, and now I'm coming out of it. But I've been watching the new releases. So I wrote some notes because, I'm a nerd. And I wanted to talk to you because my inbox started to fill up. I heard from Bloom Daily Planners, Prayerful Planners. If you're on social media, you couldn't miss the Hobonichi 2024 release. And then slowly but surely, you started seeing some Erin Condren. You started seeing some Happy Planner. You started seeing Wonderland. You started to see all these things. And it seems to me that you used to issue the new releases used to drop in October, and it was mostly before September 15th. So either the fact that there's so many companies doing this now in the planning game, and maybe partially is the economy. People don't have a lot of disposable income when you're paying, $4 for English muffins. Sorry, that's a sticking point. You don't always have disposable income, let's be clear. So I want to talk about tips and navigating, the whole new releasing, because it's really easy. And the companies pay big bucks. They pay influencers, they pay their marketing people, they give free product all over the place to get with one goal, to get you to buy. So you don't have to. Sorry, that's the bottom line here. So I just want to, if some of my thoughts to help you if you're thinking about it, or you're worried or you're going to miss out, or you're going to whatever. So let's talk about that. Okay. My first suggestion, and it seems obvious if we're using paper planners, this is what we do, right? Make a list. Make a list of the things you feel you like with your current system. And if you're looking to change, I need you to think about what that means and what your motives are, okay? And I'm going to talk a little bit about my current, I usually do a video about what I'm doing for next month, but I'm pretty much keeping it the same. So I'll kind of incorporate that in here, I think. If you want to change, is it, then, you know, you need to think about, is this something I'm going to stick with? Is this just going to be a flash in the pan? I'm buying it because everybody's like, wow, this is the best thing, you know, since sliced bread. And again, I don't begrudge sponsorships, but just know that people are being gifted to give you their honest reviews. And I'm not saying they don't, they do. But this is all part of brand marketing 101. And the more people click and the more people, you know, yeah. So make a list about what's working, what you may want to change, what isn't working. For me personally, I can tell you this. When something doesn't work, whether it's in your craft life, your planning life, your real life, your I'm trying new recipes life, it's pretty obvious when it doesn't work. I mean, it's just, you know it. I'm going to show you one such thing. This is an old TN Traveler's Notebook I had. I decorated it. I tried to use it for journaling, and it just didn't work. There's something about this size that I find awkward. So I went on Mercari and I found a bunch of pocket traveler's notebooks, and I couldn't be happier. And I really saved a bundle, and it was a way to try it out. And guess what? The system is working. So that being said, do you think I haven't looked at things like the Erin Condren Petite Planner and thought, oh wow, I wonder if I could use that? No, I can't. It's similar in size to this, a little bit wider. And if I was going to do that, why not just stick with this? I mean, but that's the thing that marketing does, right? So start looking now and start thinking, making your list. The other thing is, really, please know your price points. Like I said, English muffins are a sticking point for me. So are potato chips. I guess I'm just a carb girl. But I'm going to show you an example of exactly what I mean. Okay, I know I can drop this video, my mini haul. I know a lot of people like their bougie planners. I'm good with Carpe Diem, I think, for the value, right? So I got this box set. This contains their older inserts. This isn't like, but they're undated, so it doesn't matter. And I picked this up for $17 and change during one of their recent sales. And right now, the same planner with the newer inserts, I just checked before getting on here, the same planner, newer inserts, so it's not their old inserts, but I actually think their old inserts are better. Right now it's retailing for $42.55. I paid $17 and saved 50 cents to $42. This kind with these particular older inserts right now is retailing for $34.95, so double what I paid, basically. Yeah, that's a big difference. So know your price points. I always say that, whether it's the grocery store or not. Now, what I'm going to use this A5 for, I'm not entirely sure whether it's going to, you know, be a faith planner. I use this one as one of my faith planners, but it's there and I'm happy with it, and it's just waiting. So I already bought something for next year. So make your list, what's good, what's bad, and be realistic. Like I said, I can look at those cute petite planner videos and they're cute and they look great. No, not doing it. And yet the Pocket TN works for journaling because it's so toteable. I also want you to think a little bit about clearance versus brand new. For one example, now I picked this up last year. It's just a horizontal happy planner. I'm using it as my second faith study and I love it. But it was kind of an impulse buy. Now, it's horizontal. I use horizontal all the time, and you can see I really decorate in here. This has been, I'm so glad I did this second study. But think about clearance items. This just happened. I picked it up at Joann. It was at least 30% off, and I had a coupon because, you know, that's how I roll. I'm going to show you another example. This is sitting here. I picked this up when, not this past year, it's like a year or so ago, over a year ago. And they had just come out with a new 2020 whatever planners. This was an 18-month planner that I got for $10 basically. Now it is a vertical. What year is this? I don't even know. 21, 22. Okay. So the difference is, I did use some of it, so some of the inserts are gone for January and so forth. But you know what? I may try to do something with this to turn it into my second faith planner again. I don't know yet, but I do know one thing. This was $10. The regular new planners, they're on sale pretty reasonably. I saw at Michael's. So if you need the newest and the best, go ahead. Or maybe you can triage something together. Part of the fun of this, you can redate this, you can decorate it. I mean, there's so much you could do here. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But just know that clearance, what matters? I got that box planner set and it was on clearance and I saved half. So that's pretty good, I think. I'm just looking at my notes. Oh, there's some new, like, Happy Planner has new bullet journals out. Well, if you've been thinking about something like that, is their price point better than maybe a more expensive version, be it Archer and Olive and so forth? Maybe the quality is different, but if you're thinking about something, is there a way to get it at a lower price point to try it? Because what if you invest a lot of money and then you're like, no, this doesn't work. That's just a waste. I would also suggest, to really, I look at a lot of YouTube. I don't just film here. I look at a lot of YouTube. So for me, I've learned to say, okay, this is an interesting product, not for me. That's an interesting product, maybe, and so forth. And I also think we're always refining ourselves in our lives and redefining ourselves. So maybe what works for you one year. I mean, for example, the classic vertical Happy Planner was great when I was teaching. It was great. In the classroom, I was a professor, and morning class, afternoon class, notes, whatever, it was perfect. But in my regular life, less so, to be honest with you. I really prefer horizontal. But think about what's important to you, where you could save money. Do you really need the latest, the greatest? I did see Happy Planner came out with a new faith layout. They've had the same faith planner forever. Well, it's a dashboard layout, which isn't my thing. I don't like it. Maybe you do, but just because it's new doesn't make it better. And let's be clear, this is not a faith planner. This is just a planner that I turned into a faith planner. Now, maybe you need something more guided, but there's so many studies out there that you can partake in to help guide you through it. Just, some other thoughts. I'm just looking down here. Yeah, at my notes here. Sorry. I just received, and these marketing campaigns, incidentally, are hardcore. Somehow I was on text list, so I was getting texted from the Happy Planner. And the kicker is, this really kills me. Not only do they text you, so maybe you go, and I did. I looked at their products. They text you afterwards to say, hey, we saw you looking. It's so creepy, isn't it? But I received a text this morning from Erin Condren saying 25% off, Sorry. So where am I in all this? Buy the new things. A consumer-based society is, they create a demand and then they have the supply ready to go, right? And the demand's there, or they create the demand. However, here's what I would say. If you're not sure, go clearance sales, go used. Okay, go Mercari. Right now, there's a number of binders on Mercari from Carpe Diem and Webster's Pages and lower price points that you can really start using, and lean into your styles. I have found one thing. Hold on. Okay, so this is my project planner for my writing, my A5 plum paper, and I love it. This is my 4th or 5th plum paper, so I'm pretty familiar. Because I've been sick, I really have not done anything for 2 weeks, and I'm going to pick it up and carry on next week, as it were, but I'm slowly getting back into it. I have one regret. You know what I've learned over this last year? I wish I hadn't gotten it in a spiral. I used to use spiral planners. I mean, my plum papers were spirals, and I loved them, and I had an A5 from Erin Condren that was a spiral. I loved it. Now, I think in part because I'm using the discs and I'm using the ring so much, I love being able to customize what I'm doing where, and moving the last month behind, or taking it out, or adding more embellishments. I just like that customization feature because it allows me to be creative. So that's something I've learned. I like my journaling to be in little petite planners. I've learned that. So yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm not rambling because I was sick. Oh, Lord. Anyway, so that's my advice. Am I looking at some new stuff for 2024? Yeah, of course I am. But, you know, there's an old saying, when in doubt, don't. So I'm not. I already bought that box set. That is definitely a new one. And for next year, I don't know what I'm going to buy, if anything else. If I bought anything, would I try to find another discount happy planner to use as another faith planner? I don't know that I will. Would I rather? I miss Erin Condren paper, I'll tell you that. I did love their paper. I do look at their ring agendas. I don't know. Right now, I don't know that I want to do that either. And I love these binders. So right now, I'm just sitting tight, and I do keep my eye on Mercari to see what else I might stumble across, because you just never know. So I guess this is kind of a weird video about new releases, but the truth is, don't spend money you don't have. Wait. Don't feel you're missing out, and realize that every new shiny object isn't going to be for you. So that's my rambling planner thoughts for, it's Tuesdays, but this will be posted on Wednesday. Anyway, thank you for being with me on this journey, and thank you for your kindness while I've been sick. I appreciate all your encouragement and so forth. Climbing out of the hole, slowly but surely. So have a blessed day, and do me a favor. Whatever money you're saving by not purchasing XYZ PDQ, get something small. Do a small treat for yourself. Cup of coffee out, a croissant, a new pen. Like those were, I think I paid like $4.99 for these. I mean, really, it doesn't have to be expensive, just something small. Oh, I got these little stickers a long time ago from Amazon. They were like $4.99. I mean, get yourself something that, something new, some little treat that'll make you feel good. Get your hair done. I don't know. I hope this doesn't come across as sourpuss. I'm just saying, don't spend money you don't have, and be careful out there. That's it. Thanks, friends. Have a great day. Bye.